February 2011 in democratic post-Saddam-era Kurdistan. People came out onto the streets of the second city, Sulaymaniyah, demanding an end to corruption by a small political elite. When youth started throwing rocks, the response was ferocious. This was the first bloody day in a standoff between the demonstrators and the authorities that was to last 2 months and leave 10 people dead. Zahir Mahmoud and his wife Huncha Kadir have come to visit the grave of their son. Sirku was just 16 years old, still in school, when he was shot dead on the 19th of February.
That morning when he went out, I told him not to go. I told him that I had a dream that night. I said to him, Sirku, I had a dream. If they start shooting, don't go that way. Take another route.
Sirku's parents blame the death of their son on militias from Kurdistan's two main political parties. Some can be seen firing directly into the crowd. Sirku is the one in the red jumper. He was rushed to hospital but died that night of his injuries.
Unfortunately, that was a bad thing to do. The Arab Spring had an influence on events. A group of people had permission to demonstrate peacefully that day. But after the demonstration, a few of them turned violent, leading to some being killed and wounded.
But not everyone supports the protesters. Compared to the rest of Iraq, Kurdistan is secure and stable, and that stability brings with it opportunities that for many trump the protesters' grievances. The Kurds have fought for centuries to gain the level of autonomy that they have here today. And so there are plenty of people who are nervous about jeopardizing that by challenging the status quo that got them here. After 2 months of continuous protests, government forces broke up the demonstrations in Sulaymaniyah and filled the central square with their own troops. Clearly, there is unfinished business here. Kurdish democracy is a work in progress, a lesson perhaps for other nations in the region trying to move beyond dictatorship. Gabriel Gatehouse, BBC News in Kurdistan.
Now here's some food for thought. Research suggests 1 in 5 people will suffer from depression during their lives, but in the high-flying world of professional sport, it's still a taboo subject.